Hello, this is Don the Tool Man, and before I start this video, I'd like to give a special shout out to my friend. His name is Jeff, and he has a YouTube channel, and it's Jeff's Garage Adventures. And if you get a chance to look at his stuff, I think you won't be disappointed. He's a really super cool guy. I really like how he does his reviews and stuff, and he's helped me out along the way, and I greatly appreciate it. So, Jeff, if you're out there and you're watching, thank you so much for all that you do. Okay, I'm going to get started here. These are some yard sale finds that I think I found them about a year ago, and there was a whole bunch of Craftsman tools there, and I just happened to get there late, and this was about all they had left. And I give a total of $1.50 for what you're looking at here. And I'll start out with these pliers. These are Craftsman Western Forge, and the part number is 45372 USA. Barely make out that USA on it. Haven't really seen a pair of pliers like these before. I did do some research on them, and in the 1975 Craftsman catalog, they had these, and so I'm assuming that's probably about the era. First pair I've seen like this, and I'm assuming these are probably electrical pliers, some sort. This here cutaway there, I'm assuming maybe to kind of crimp some wires. And right there's your wire cutter. It lines up there. The jaws appear to be in really good shape. Don't look like they've seen a whole lot of use. I really like how flush that is right there. That little nut there kind of sticks out, but not too terribly bad. I like how they got the old school style herringbone or grips, or I'm thinking that's what it is. I don't know. I just like the design on them. I'm really glad I picked these up. And at the same yard sale, here is, and I restored this. This is a Craftsman push drill, and I believe these are made by Miller's Falls. And you can see you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going across here, and that signifies how many bits you have. And then you turn this, and your bits are there. I've seen these before. I had a chance to buy one a long time ago, but it only had one bit. Very seldom do you find these with all the bits, and to find them with 7 was a really good find. It didn't have any paint on it when I had it, so I got some spray paint, and as you can tell, I've used this. It comes in real handy. Use it for leather work and stuff like that. If I got to pilot a hole out before I do any woodwork or something, I'll grab this. Sometimes, just a regular power drill, depending on what you're using, might be a little overkill. So this works out real well. As you can tell, there's some paint. There's some paint that's been chipped off from it. I know. I think Magdad 357 did a restore on these, and he said that it was a common issue with these, that the paint just didn't really stay on. It's some kind of metal. It's almost like pewter or something. It's really porous, and it's just hard for the paint to stay on them, I guess. Now the shaft here, that used to be chrome at one time, I guess. It's had a lot of use. If you ever do restore one of these, make sure not to take it apart this way, because it's pretty hard to get that. It's got a big long spring in there and a wooden plunger, and it's really hard to get that going. You just simply take this screw off, and there's a special threaded deal there that backs out, and then you can do your grease and whatever you want to put in there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Uh, I believe these are made around 1952. I don't know if I mentioned that, so I'm going to mention it again if I didn't. Uh, I'm not quite sure. Probably early 50s, maybe mid 50s. Not sure when they quit with this design here. And here would be the Miller's Falls. And I'm not sure. I think there's only like 2 or 3 bits in here, if I remember right. But as you can tell, the font, the numbers really look pretty similar to the Craftsman. And I know Miller's Falls made a lot of tools for Craftsman back in the day, especially woodworking tools. As you can see, it's in pretty good shape, not too bad. Miller's Falls Company, Greenfield, Massachusetts, made in the USA. Looks like kind of like a Bakelite handle on it. I'm not sure. Uh, I didn't do any restore on this, and probably not going to because it's in fairly decent shape. There was something I wanted to point out to you, and it's common with these. And oh, right there, that little ring, that threaded ring. A lot of times you'll see a little bit of a crack there, and I've had some of these in the past when I was younger and stuff, and they always seem to have a crack there, and I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to hinder the operation. Uh, I know the Craftsman here, it has a lot more torque. It takes a lot more effort to push. This one here takes hardly any effort. But as far as the performance of each tool, I'd have to say they're pretty close. I'll grab for this one every now and then, but I primarily grab the old Craftsman here. I like it. Not really sure. Excuse me, it's getting away from me there. Not really sure what year this came out. I don't know if this was before or maybe later, or it could be about the same time. If anybody has any idea on when this might have came out, whether it been before this, that'd be greatly appreciated. You could leave that in the comments for me. That would be great. But not really a whole lot to talk about on it. I just really am glad I came across these. It's still a useful tool. It's got its limits though. I mean, uh, but yeah, it's just something I really like to have in my collection of vintage tools. And before I forget, if you get a chance to watch Magdad 357, please do so. He does a lot of tool restorations, and he's really good at what he does. I enjoy watching him. Well, that's all I got. So thanks for watching. Oh, and make sure to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. And make sure to hit that like button. I almost forgot about that. All right. Well, you all have a good day out there.